Meanwhile, the Owoo family has expressed displeasure about the ongoing public discourse on the alleged reclassification of the Achimota Forest in Accra. A statement issued by the principal elders of the family on Thursday indicated that the Owoo family has suffered grave historical injustice. I'll share extracts of that statement with you. And it says the Owoo family, the pre-acquisition owners of all the land acquired in 1921 and 1927 for the Achimota School, have suffered grave historical injustice. The family have had to, in the past, accept and or acquiesce to terms to enable it move on, which it strongly believes have been unfair and unjust. The much talked about 19th August 2016 ceremony, which has been erroneously stated in the public as an occasion when land was released to the Owoo family, is false and misleading. That ceremony was a third-cutting ceremony for the development of the Achimota Forest into an eco-tourism park. The Owoo family were mere invitees or guests. The Owoo family have also always maintained that compensation has not been paid for the 1927 acquisition, and the acreage due the Owoo family was arrived at through a long-standing negotiations which in many respects predates the current administration. This was done with the active involvement of various state technical negotiators and agencies. So those are the excerpts of the statement from the Owoo family describing the long-standing negotiation of the Achimota land as having made the family suffer historical. So the Owoo family has petitioned all governments in the Fourth Republican dispensation and indeed is yet to take possession of any parcel of land to date. We commit to conducting ourselves in a manner which will not compromise the ecological integrity of the adjoining forest reserve and call on the general public to please disregard any misleading contributions to the ongoing public discussions. Those are excerpts and is signed by John Kwate Ni Owoo, Francis Kwate Ni Owoo, and it's supposedly the principal elders of the Owoo family. Let's take you now to the forest reserve where my colleague has been pitching camp. Kojo Brace was speaking with the minister earlier. Brace, what more can you tell us?
Well, Asha, so after that interaction, we've been to the forest. They've shown us where the animals are. We've seen the tiger, we've seen the lion, we've seen monkey, we've seen horses, we've seen crocodiles. I mean, all the species that they do have in the forest, we have been there. We've just been brought to the N1 to show us the peripherals which will be affected, where they will be given back to the Owoo family. The little they've shown us now is that if you are moving from the Achimota Forest onto the N1, for example, if you are moving from the Achimota Forest to head towards, say, Agbelenpe, I mean, from that junction all the way through, the Forestry Commission CEO explained that it forms part of where they are releasing. So there is a Forestry Commission office just some few meters from the zoo gate. But so the space between or from the N1 to that forestry office forms part of the land they are giving. We are still with the team trying to check out where really make up of it. So like I'm telling you, what they've confirmed for us is the space between that junction, say the Achimota junction, if you head towards Agbelenpe, and then it goes further to get to where their forestry office is, some few meters away from the, you can call it the zoo gate or the forestry gate. I mean, where you enter the forest itself from. So that's it. We just alighted on the N1. We are getting close to they are now showing us where the land will end, and we want to understand exactly where and where. But from what I see some development already happening at this particular end of the land. But if we just stay on a little while longer, I may be able to get one of the ministry people to help us understand whether or not this is where we are. But Aisha, like I said, from the junction, if you head towards Agbelense, that's the space they are pointing to be part of the land they are giving back to the Owoo family. So that's basically it. We will.
Kojo Breeze there with that report. He's still at the Achimota Forest. Kojo Breeze, hold on for me. Let's get a better appreciation of the Achimota Forest.